found a Bible in a ditch, pages burned, spine torn, red dirt on the leather, like it knew what I'd done. Whiskey stain on my collar, gun oil on my hands, your name in the margin, written over old commands. These are my outlaw songs, muttered under shaking breath, prayers for the ones I lost, wagers I placed with death. If there's a mercy left for the wolves and the weary damned, let it fall, let it fall on a broken, unholy man. Every mile writes another verse on the windshield grind. Buzzards circle my shadow, keeping patient time. I drag your ghost in the rear view like a busted star. Every forgive me, Father, just dissolves in tar. If you're still listening to rusted hearts and drifting suns, I ain't asking for heaven, just silence when the sirens come. If you're still listening to rusted hearts and drifting suns, I ain't asking for heaven, just silence when the sirens come. Hour dust on my tongue, your name in the rear view, faint, one hand on the wheel, one on a ghost, still knows how to ache. Ash in the cup, coffee gone cold, motel Bible open on the floorboard. I left that town like a blown out tire, but you cling to me more than the smoke in these clothes. I'm just a dust-bound soul, dragging your shadow down this road. Every mile a quiet confession, every song, the debt I still owe. I ain't lost, I'm paying toll. porch light burned through 100 bad nights. Now it's just a buzz in the back of my mind. I hear your voice in the hum of the power lines, saying, boy, some roads you can't unwind. If I turn around, will you be there? Or just wind in an empty chair? I keep driving like the past can't steer, but you ride shotgun year after year. I'm just a dust-bound soul, dragging your shadow down this road. Every mile a quiet confession, every song a debt I still owe. I ain't lost, I'm paying toll for loving you, dust-bound soul. Coffee gone cold on the Bible, dust in the air like a choir. One chair pulled out from the table, you're a ghost in that empty wire. Burning songs in the dark of my kitchen, ash in the sink, and your name on my tongue. Every verse I ever learned starts hitting when the house goes quiet and the night gets young. Burning songs pages come undone. Your dress still hangs by the bedroom, smells like rain and a slow goodbye. I talk to your photograph sideways, might blink if I give it time. I strike one match for every word I never said. Watch the smoke rise up like a prayer that turned and fled. If there's a light on the far side of this grief, let it find me on my knees, not my feet. mercy on a Monday. Coffee gone cold, rain in the hallway. Your boots still lean by the back door mat. Dust on the laces, I keep staring at that. Clock on the wall won't look me in the eye. Every slow second feels like a lie. Cold mercy, you could have hated me clean. Slammed that screen, burned this place, left nothing in between. But you kissed my cheek, said you did your best, baby. That kind of gentle killing's gonna be the end of me. Cold mercy, you blessed me as you left. I'd rather you took a match than leave me with what's left. Your note on the table, two crooked lines. My heart's gone quiet, been gone for some time. I trace each letter like a roadside cross, holding that paper like it's all I've lost. Neighbors keep asking if I'm doing alright. I say I'm just tired, I don't mention the night. Hey, you turned off the lamp and not the love in your eyes, saying you'll be okay while something in me died. If you'd scream, if you'd curse my name, I could hang my hurt on a little blame. But you walked out soft like a Sunday hymn. Now every kind word cuts deeper than sin.
Coffee's gone cold on the dashboard, ash in the tray like snow. Your name in the fog on the windshield fades as the engine blows low. Burned horizon where the sky ran out of flame. I keep driving through the ruins of your name. Smell of you still in this jacket, like a ghost that won't move on. Burn horizon, I'm the only thing still holding on. Motel signs dying in silence, one blue flicker, then black. Your picture keeps riding the shotgun, face down, but it still looks back. If I turn around, there's nothing. If I carry on, there's less. Just mile markers like gravestones, numbered miles of your last breath. So I chase that faded orange where the daylight used to be. Sing your name into the rear
First thing I stole was a 20 from the church plate. Mama's eyes found out, but the sheriff came too late. Dust on my boots from a town that never named me. Heard every Sunday hymn, still the darkness always claimed me. Black redemption, if it's coming, let it come for me. Out on this back road where the crosses bloom and rusty weed, I got sins like miles behind me, prayers like smoke I barely see. Black redemption, if it's coming, let it come for me. I loved a good girl with a Bible on her nightstand. Trembling hands in mine said, you can't outrun what you've done. Man, I left her sleeping, wrote I'm sorry on a bar receipt. Drove till the gas ran out, parked my guilt in the driver's seat. I can't scrub these bloodstains from the gravel in my head. Every road sign says forgiven, but it's nailed to what I fled. So if you're taking roll at midnight on that hill of broken men, I'll be standing in the shadows saying, let it hurt again. Let it again. Out on this back road where the crosses bloom and rusty weed, I got sins like miles behind me, prayers like smoke I barely see. Black redemption, if it's coming, let it come for me. You were shaking in black when they threw down that earth. Every handful hit hard, like it landed on my chest. Your picture on the pine tilt, catching that churchyard sun. Wind kept folding my coat like it wanted me gone. Your sister gripped my arm, said he knew you did what you could. I just stared at your name, cut sharp in that stone like it should. Grave dust still on my boots, I can taste it on my tongue every time I speak the truth. Grave dust sleeping in the seams of this hand-me-down suit, of these busted up dreams. I keep walking, but it follows every mile, every rusted bus. I'm breathing you in the grave dust. house still smells like smoke from the last fight we ever had. Ash rings on the table, coffee gone cold, going bad. Your jacket on the chair, sleeve reaching out like a tied arm. I sit in your old spot, let the silence do me harm. If I'd turned back that night, if I'd held you too tight, if I'd begged you to stay, would you still have slipped away? Now every road sign, every bar light, every late night tired bus feels like you brushing past me in the grave dust. You can hear the gravel breathe when the truck rolls out of town. Only one bar sign still humming, half the letters burned away. Church door locked by Monday, even got packed up, they say. My boots print dust on dust, Main Street's just a busted vein. Every window watching nothing, just the echo of my name. Yeah. Last light in a dead town, flicker on my face and out. Ain't nobody staying now, just a ghost of my old doubts. If I leave, I fade. If I stay, I drown. I'm the last light in a dead town. Mama's house leans by the highway, porch swing rusted to a stop. Her coffee cup still in the sink, ring brown like a pocket watch. Gas station selling winter air, pump clicks on, but it's all show. I fill up on another memory, kill the engine, never go. As light in a dead town, flicker on my face, thin out. Ain't nobody staying now, just a ghost in my old doubts. If I leave, I fade. If I stay, I drown. I'm the last light in a dead town. Bar stool carved with our initials, knife lines in the fading grain. Jukebox stuck on static, but I swear I hear your name. Headlights paint the diner sign, then they slide on by. Don't slow, I keep talking to the silence like it's something I still know.
I lost my tongue, Sunday shoes in the mud, cross on the hill, but it's covered in rust. You said the river washes every stain. I walked in trembling, came out the same. Bible on the dashboard, names carved in the pew, preacher's voice trembled, but I still thought of you. There's no salvation for a heart like mine. I keep praying to an empty sky. If there's forgiveness, it won't cross this state line. There's no salvation for a heart like mine. Your dress on the clothesline still dances in the wind. Coffee cup on the counter, lipstick on the rim. I drink that cold silence till it burns going down. Every mile of memory, every church a ghost town. And this three-chord hope, I sing it soft, I sing it slow, but you don't answer and God don't show. There's no salvation for a heart like mine. I keep praying to an empty sky. Found your Bible in the back seat, name in ink, pages torn, ring mark on the leather cover, like a ghost where gold was worn. Whiskey stain on our wedding picture, half a face, cigarette burn. I trace your smile with a shaking finger, feel that old rage start to turn. This is a broken covenant, signed in blood and cheap red wine. Every vow we ever whispered echoes down this crooked spine. I keep driving through the darkness, past the church we left behind. This is a broken covenant, and I'm the last one in the aisle. Dress still hangs in the hallway, the zipper stuck halfway down. Boot prints in the winter dust, leading straight on out of town. I hear our song in a rusted jukebox, cracked glass, skipping line. Your laughter lives in the empty spaces between each passing highway sign. I said forever in that parking lot, hands on your face, and small. You said forever till the fever broke. Now forever feels like nothing at all. Clock on the wall says 12:01.
Coffee's gone cold, this trial ain't done. Your side of the bed still tucked in tight. I call the witness of a wasted life. Midnight verdict, guilty as sin. Judge and jury staring back from my own skin. Every wrong word echoes like a door slammed shut. Midnight verdict. I was a knife, you were the cut. Your picture leans in that thrift store frame. Glass all cracked like we said each other's names. I pour one more, swear I'll let you go, but the bottle keeps telling me what I already know. Midnight verdict, guilty as sin. Judge and jury staring back from my own skin. Every wrong word echoes like a door slammed shut. Midnight verdict. I took the stand when I let you leave. Swore I was fine, lied through my teeth. Now every shadow in this empty house reads a sentence out loud. Reads a sentence out loud. Found you on the church house floor, face down in the wine and dust. Cross cracked clean and you're shaking hands, saying, tell me what to trust. Hollow redemption, it rings, but it don't ring true. All these empty confessions, they sound the same as you. We keep carving out our hearts for a God that never moves. Hollow redemption, but it's all we're clinging to. You wear that grief like your daddy's coat, afraid that the cuffs hangs wrong. Smells like smoke in a summer storm. You've been wearing it too long. You said, if I'm forgiven, why do my hands still shake? I said, maybe grace is quiet, and it hurts like it breaks. That old oak door still spells my sin. Moon on the mailbox, dust on my boots, gravel in my goodbyes, blood and leaves, your name on the window, faded in the rain. My shadow walks beside me, but it don't feel the same. Devil's shadow knows my name, follows every step I take, breath on my shoulder, hand on my face. You forgave the man, but the dog still waits. Devil's shadow knows my name. Cold coffee on the counter, Bible on a chair, pages bent to mercy, but it stops right there. You said I could come back if I ever changed. I turned that truck around, but the roads rearranged. I leave the porch light burning like a fragile little prayer, but it only draws the moths and the memories hanging there. I whisper, Lord, I'm sorry, into empty fields of grain. Something whispers back, son, you know my taste and pain. Devil's shadow knows my name, follows every step I take, breath on my shoulder, hand on my face. You forgave the man, but the dark still waits. Gravel road under my boots, moon like a busted lantern, your name carved into my thumb, still bleeding through the bandage. Old church leaning in the dark, cross crooked as my halo. Wind hums that same old hymn I swore I'd stop remembering. Midnight gallows swinging in my chest, every sin I ever loved hanging by a thread. You were my pardon, signed and never read. Midnight gallows, I'm the rope around my neck. Bottle rolling on the dash, cheap fire in my veins. Your seat's an empty jury box, I'm confessing to the rain. Headlights paint your silhouette on every broken fence post. I reach, but it's just dust and the echo of your almost. Midnight gallows swinging in my chest, every sin I ever loved hanging by a thread. You were my pardon, signed and never read. Midnight gallows, I'm the rope around my neck. pit, and I've been walking to that scaffold for 100 wasted years. Midnight gallows swinging in my chest, every sin I ever loved hanging by a thread. You were my pardon, signed and never read. Midnight gallows, I'm the rope around my neck. Blood moon over dry lands, red dust on my tongue. Your name tastes like iron every mile I've run. Boot prints in the hard pan fade into the dark. Coyote on the fence post answers my heart. Blood moon over dry lands hangs low like a loaded gun. Every road I ever took leads back to what I've done. If I could wash these weathered hands in something more than sand, would you meet me in the silence? Blood moon over dry lands. Your dress on the backseat, sun bleach torn at the hem. That night in the cornfield keeps playing again. I swore I would come back, you swore you'd stay strong. I'd drink with the shadows, arguing which of us was wrong. I still see your porch light flicker through the storm. Two plates on the table, one never gets warm. If I ride through the nightfall till the sky burns red, I find you forgiven or a stone by the shed. Blood moon over dry land. Blood moon over dry land. First match in the dark, found blood on my shirt, whiskey on the Bible like it's covering the dirt. Boot prints in the doorway, moonlight on the chair. Somebody's still talking in this dead man's prayer. dead man's prayer on my tongue, on my chest, saying, Lord, if you're listening, you can take what's left. I ain't asking for heaven, I ain't running from hell. Just lay me down easy where the lonely ones dwell. A ring in the ashtray, cold coffee on the stove, her note in the sand where the red water flows. Every word she left me cuts the midnight air. I read it like scripture in a dead man's prayer. If I confess my sins, it just echoes off the wall. If I swear I'll change, there's no one left to call. So I talk to the shadows like somebody's there, calling out my own name in a dead man's prayer. Whoa, 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 whoa,
I found your Bible in the back seat, pages torn, names crossed out. One verse underlined in red ink, every secret finds its mouth. This is the devil's testament, written in the things we meant, all the oaths we broke for rent, every kiss that came and went. If heaven keeps a record too, it's gonna sound a lot like you. I swear my soul already spent, signed in your name, devil's testament. All my last regrets, said we ain't good, but we ain't dead yet. Your laugh cut through that rusted bar like a cracked bell, like a falling star. Lipstick stained my dashboard cross. You called it fate, I called it loss. You said love's just that you can't repay, then kissed the bottle, looked away. Maybe I was made for born to bless the wrong affection. Every prayer I ever ruined sounds like your confession. If there's a gate, I'll turn around if I hear your voice in the choir sound. This is the devil's testament,